All right, so we are currently heading to ministry, and it is about a 5-minute walk away. So, heck yeah! And here we are. So, I'll just give you an update once we're done with our ministry. Today we should be doing a prayer walk, and yeah, we don't really know what else is planned further than that. But yeah, I'll check in later. Got back from our evangelism at the mall. We went to a place called the Asian Mall. So, the person I ended up talking to was this 14-year-old girl, and her whole family. There's a family of 4. They're all Muslims, but she's talking about her mom and dad are about to get divorced, and she was actually hoping that her parents would be divorced because there's just a lot of argument in the house, and a lot of times it is kind of coming in between her, is what she's saying. She's saying that arguments go through her. And so I just kind of got to know about what she believes about God. And of course, she's referring to Allah. But I got to tell her about the difference between Allah and God, how the God of the Quran is different than the God of the Bible. So I kind of first addressed, do you believe that Allah loves you? Of course, her response is, I don't know, right? And so I just got to kind of point out that God is a God that loves. God is a God of peace, of joy, of mercy, of fulfillment. And yeah, I think that there's a major seed planted along the way. I got to share my testimony with her about the time I was her age. I really had my story of how I came to Christ, or more decided to follow God, come about. And so it was very impactful for her to hear that she can kind of go against the grain of her family and actually pursue God. So it was really good. What about you, Ronaldo? What did you learn?
So I didn't really do much of the talking. It was mostly one of the believers that spoke Russian, but basically he was just, from what I was translated at least, he was basically just explaining to him the whole gospel, starting from Genesis all the way to Jesus crucified. And from what I could tell, the guy, he's in college, hadn't really thought about much of any of that stuff. He's like, oh yeah, I believe in God, I believe in such things as sin, but not something I ever really thought about. So I think it just gave him some things to think about, and hopefully that, and he allowed us to pray for him. So I think like Dawson has some seeds that are planted that will hopefully come to have some serious fruit in the future.
Yeah, it's solid. I think something that's just really impactful is that we both got to end the discussion with prayer. And so I think that leaves such a powerful statement on them that, of course, we got to know who they are as a person, get to invest into who their family is, and just at the end, speak truth over them, So, as we finished a little bit of ministry, now we get to have a little bit of fun, work hard, play hard. So, Ronaldo and I are about to go ahead and play volleyball with some locals. So, yeah, that's it for now. And I guess I'll update you with anything else that might be interesting to know. So, catch you later. We are back from our volleyball game, and yeah, let me tell you about it. So prior to going to this volleyball game, I thought that we were going to be playing against 40-year-olds. No, not the case. So we ended up walking to middle school, high school, and yeah, we got absolutely smoked by 14 to 19-year-olds. It was, kind of an intense game, and sweating quite a bit. Yeah. They ended up playing 5 games. I only played 1 game because just my athleticism wasn't keeping up. And yeah. So later tonight, my team and I will be doing a little bit of worship. And that'll probably just wrap up the day. So yeah, I enjoy you guys tuning in for today's ministry. Catch you next time.